Hey gamers, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. Got a whole lot planned. It is a later stream today, but I'm here to game and we're gonna hatch some egg. And surely today is the day we get a shiny. It's gotta be today. There's no other day. It's the best day to have it happen. How you guys doing? Let me tell you, chat, wild morning I had today. Absolutely wild. I'm a little bit of a dummy. I've been having a rough day, but it's all uphill. It's all uphill from here. A lot of stuff, actually some of the stuff wasn't really my fault, but crazy morning. Which I'll tell you about, you know the drill. Clark and Air, thank you for the 32 months of tier 2. 32 months of forfeiting my possessions to John. Give me everything you own. Every last thing. And we'll do a yard sale stream where I sell off all of your things to other viewers in my driveway. Which means I'll leak my address at 123 Pokemon Street, obviously. No, I'm exaggerating. It wasn't really like a bad day. It was just, I'm a goof. That's okay. Anyways. Let's do a little game. Let's do a little. Ah! Sorry. That was so loud. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I defaulted to max volume. We're good now. That's my badge. Anyways, it's time. I don't know. I think I've hatched everything that I have, so I had to go get more. Yeah. I had to have my counter up. Well, that's really nice of it to default max volume. So thoughtful. Okay, we're good. What have you guys been up to today? How's your day going? Gaming, but with a Y? True. So true. Very unproductive. Yeah. Well, okay, so here's the thing, chat. Let me explain to you goof number 1, which is a pretty small one. But if you didn't know, I'm going to Boston tomorrow for the PAX convention. And I thought yesterday was Wednesday. And so I'm freaking out, packing. I'm like, I got no time. I got no time to do any of that stuff, only to find out that it was Tuesday, and I was completely off as to when my flight was taking off. So that's okay. We're good now. I'm all packed, ready to go. Which is very opposite to me, because normally it's like last minute packing. Not like I'm heading out the door, but I'll pack, I don't know, like 5 hours before I leave, which is not too far off. But here's the thing, I don't know if you guys operate this way. I think about everything that I'm going to wear, so it's not like, oh, do I want to bring this or not? It's like, I just need to find those things and we're good. So I can pack in record time, like 10 minutes. I spend a whole week being like, okay, I'm gonna wear that. That'll look maybe okay on me. And then solid. Rip through them all real quick. K Penguin, thanks for the 22 months. Still hatching for Hisuri and Zorua in Scarlet and Violet. Hope you get the shiny before me. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I got that. Well, no, I didn't get the shiny. I mean, like I forgot the Zoroark was a bonus. Bonus little monster. Beatty, thank you for the 14 months. Thank you. Main character is Stone. Johnstone, truly a gamer of all time. Chad, if my name wasn't John, what would my name be? Who do I look like? Or what name do I look like I have? Good luck on hatching at least one Pokemon today. Yeah, that's the goal today, chat. We're gonna get one Pokemon hatched. And if it's Spiffy Matago, thank you for gifting a sub. Appreciate it. Connie, thank you for the 6 months of Prime. Pocket Monster. Chad, do you know that the original name for Pokemon was Pocket Monster? Now you do. You're welcome. Naomi with the 20 months of Prime. I think my anniversary is messed up, but yay for Johnstone. Hopefully, hoping for Shiny Monster. I love Dumby. Oh, wait, do you want me to show you? I got a little Dumby keychain. Not, because I have a little Dumby right there, but I got a Dumby keychain at the mall. It's in my bedroom, so I have to go get it because it's attached to my backpack. So that way you know if you don't, because how often do you see the back of my head? Hopefully never. Aside from when I leave to go get water for stream. Anyways, yeah, so now you can see from behind. You're like, oh, I see Dumby. That's John. Pepper, thank you for the 9 months. 9 months of watching Funny Man in the Box. Chat, every sub expands this funny box that I'm in by 1 pixel. Soon, I'll take over the entire stream. What is it like to live in Hawaii? It's pretty cool. It's not too bad. Can't complain. I gotta hatch this egg first. But yeah, so let me explain to you how hard I goofed today. So what happened was I went out with some friends last night. And I had a friend drive me, but I brought my own keys with me. Did you get lit? To make myself feel better about not being smart, I'm gonna say I was sober when I did this. I don't know if this makes me feel better or worse now that I say it. But anyways, so yeah, I had a friend drive me because that's the smart thing to do. You have a designated driver. And we went out, and on the way home, I'm feeling my pockets, and I'm like, huh, that's weird. Those don't feel like keys in my pocket. That feels like pocket lint and 4 paper clips. And keep in mind, we get home at like 1-ish, I think. Might have been earlier than that. Besides the point, they're closed. So I couldn't get into my house. Poor little man looking through the window. Just waiting for me to open the door. He's like, why aren't you doing it? So I stayed at my friend's house for the night. I have an auto feeder if you're worried. Don't worry. They were fed. It's perfectly fine. They're chilling. But yeah, so I just stay at my friend's house. And in the morning, we're like, all right, let's go. Okay. And so we're riding on the way there. Keep in mind, place that I left my keys, not too far from me. So it would be a reasonable drive. We're halfway through the drive and get onto the highway. And there is this horrific accident that happened. I didn't see it, but it was bad enough that they had to bring, I think, I may be off, but it was, I think, 3 ambulances and a whole fleet of cruisers. Like 15. Yeah, it's because my keys were in the road. And I didn't see anything. And so we were stuck in traffic for an hour, basically, until we were instructed to go up the highway. Basically instructed. That was just kind of like, so we were on, you know, the on-ramp to go onto a bypass? We were on it, and that's right where the accident started. So we're like, okay, so they had us turn around and walk or drive in the opposite direction of the road. We were going with the flow or against the flow of traffic. It's kind of freaky. That wasn't shiny, by the way, but I hatched 1 egg. You're welcome. End stream. See you guys later. And so yeah, that was kind of a pain. And then we went to go get food. And keep in mind, I am like nauseous the entire time. Not feeling it whatsoever. And I go and get the keys at the place. And I'm like, I feel so sick. and I'm like trying to I go into the bathroom to use the bathroom, and then I went to wash my hands and I pressed the soap dispenser and I broke the soap dispenser with my inhuman strength. And at that moment, I was the only person in the bathroom. And I just like, it's like one of those hand pumps where you like push it and it will, you know, spit it onto your hand. And I just broke the whole plastic piece off and it just fell. It was just this loud bang on the floor. And I had one of those, you ever have those moments in like, where you like break the third wall in real life? I just straight up looked in the mirror like this. And just tried to put it back on. It wouldn't click back on. I was like, all right. I literally said, I was like, all right, whatever. Just walked out of the bathroom. I'm at my limit. Oh, I meant fourth wall, not third wall. What's the third wall? Oh, because there's 3 walls. 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th wall. You're the 4th wall. Deep. Anyways, so yeah, that's what happened. And not great. Not a great experience, but so that's why the stream's a little bit later than I anticipated today. But I got water. I got a little glass of water. It's not little actually, but. And I'm here to hatch egg. I'm gonna, next hatch, I will go get Dumby, and I'll show you. Cause it's cute. It's like a really high quality one. It looks like it's, not a US release. It might've been though. But the place I order from is, they import stuff. Did I get my keys? I'm in my home. Which now, I'm gonna hide a key on my lawn. So if you find my address, there's a key on the lawn, and you can come in, and there's snacks in the fridge. All right. Egg. 2. And actually, I don't have any appetizers, but you know what I do have? I have sushi in my fridge, and I'm trying to tear that up this evening. I'll be right back. Hold on. Enjoy the soft sounds of biking. I'm gonna do a little runway, okay? A little runway walk. So. What are our thoughts? Yes, no? Little Dumby? Are those the Land Rovers? No, they're just regular $20 H&M sweatpants. Look at little Dumby. When it focuses, yeah. I forget how much it was. $400, I think? Maybe 500? Imagine. Actually, you know what? I can't imagine that because they do sell them. Like, you guys know they have a life-size Lucario? And Lucario's what, like 5'4"? Or no, 4'3". I think, and you can buy it on the Pokemon Center website. I don't know how that makes me feel. 311. Yeah, I think it's $450, which is kind of nuclear dollar amount. Dark Harvest. I think in 5 months. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Speaking of Dumby, you mentioned crediting me for it, but it's not there yet. Oh. Oh, like the artist badge? Yeah. I had to figure that out after stream. But I can absolutely do that. I did it for Storm one time. I don't remember how you do that. It's in the settings somewhere. Hi, John. I recently became affiliate on Twitch. Any advice on how to grow to partner? I can tell you what to not do. How about that? I mean, I think that the most consistent, the most easy answer is to just keep streaming. No damning the instructions. I think I have it. I appreciate it though. I think it's just in my settings under emotes. I think at the bottom you can add artist or something like that. I can look it up. No need. I appreciate it. Yeah, it just I think the best way to do it is to raid people. I'll give you 3. Sorry, I'm kind of dragging this out. Raid people with equal or less viewers than you. Never raid up. Just put it in perspective. Let's say you average 50 viewers a stream. If you raid somebody with like 20,000, they're not gonna be like, whoa, dude, thanks for the 35 viewer raid. That's like a little drop in the bucket, you know? The unfortunate reality. But if you raid down for less viewers, 1, they'll appreciate it more. 2, it helps them out because they're growing. And 3, they're probably more likely to like strike up a conversation with you, and then probably maybe they could raid you back. I've had that happen a lot. I've raided people and the next day they raid me back. I don't do it for expectation, but you know. Yeah, I think that's definitely a big thing that people miss. One huge thing that people do that I can't get behind, and it's not like slander against anybody who's done it, but push, what's the phrase? Push to partner. It's not like a thing, but it's just a thing that people do. Push to partner is essentially you have like all of your friends promote your streams, and so you just like from your friends you just get constant raid after raid after raid to boost your viewership. So once you eventually hit partner, that's like your push. It accelerates your viewership, which in the moment, fantastic, right? You get a whole bunch of more viewers and everything. But the issue with that is that once you reach that, nearly everybody stops watching. All the people that rated, they just stop. Which really sucks, because then you just back to where you were before. I think it's more, it kind of like messes with you a little bit, you know? Like everybody enjoys, I don't know, my brain is like fried today, by the way, so I'm struggling to make sentences, but point is, you know, you will, when you see progress go down for anything, it's like a little bit, it's like kind of punch in the face sometimes. Like, oh man, that kind of sucks. Things are going down. Then you get all nervous and anxious and whatnot. But, some streamers do partner push when they're just a few viewers short of hitting the average. Yeah, and that's fine. But I mean, I've seen people who average like 20 viewers and they get partner pushed to like 80 viewers. And then the moment they hit 80, they're just back down to 20. Because they want to help out and reach the goal, which is like cool. But then I feel like it's more enjoyable, kind of like grinding up to that and be like, okay, I did it. I got to this viewership, and then your viewership stays at that amount, you know? Phillips, thanks for 23 months. Hey, look, Johnstone is streaming. Check your primes, everybody. Everybody check your primes. If you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get a free prime sub. Hey, John, first time following me live. Best of luck and love your channel and the grinding. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Chat, I'm gonna be real. I almost leaked something that I wasn't supposed to, and I'm so glad I didn't say it because I would have got yelled at. Never mind. There's something cool that happened. I can't tell you it. I was about to nonchalantly just like bring it up. It's related to a video. I can't talk about it at all. What's the number on top mean? That's the number of eggs that have hatched. Which, by the way, chat, who is Pokemon 493? It's an easy Pokemon to remember. Because it's the last number in the Sinnoh Dex. It should be Dumby. I'm gonna hard read. Dumby's Dex number is 2. I know that's right. It's like nearing the end of the Johto Dex. I want to say 232, but I think that's like Blissey or something. I'm gonna say. No, I'll stick with it. 232. Is it 232? I'm 1 off. 231. You can just lied. Why didn't you just lie? Try it again. Give me another Pokemon. I'll tell you the Dex number. There are a lot that are just easy to remember. Just by knowing the number, like 1, 2, 3 is Scyther. That's just an easy one to remember. Shinx. 407. 405. 405. I think is Shinx. Bulbasaur. That can we have like easier ones? Victini. 494. That one's easy. Surskit is 3. That's also in the 20s. Isn't that 322? Shinx is 403. I was gonna say that, but I thought it was Bidoof. Oh no, because Bidoof is 400, right? Or 399? It's 399. 283 for Surskit. I was so close except for when I was off. I don't know the newer Pokemon. I don't know those numbers. That is a shot in the dark, I'm telling you. Umbreon, you'd think I would know that. 197? I think it is 197. Yeah. Who is 1,000? Hulk. Abra, 63. Pokemon 69, that's Bellsprout. Easy, come on. Next. The cats are on high adrenaline today. They have been running around, fighting. They fought, and it was loud. They woke me up. I took a little nap today. I was like, I am done with today. Am I actually getting these? There's some that I'm confident in, but there's some that I aren't. Or are you just noting this at Hank? Unknown, 201. $500? Ooh, wait. 500 is Watchhog. No. Is it? No. Hold on. Watchhog is... I'm trying not to cheat because if I go through the starters, I can get it, right? I'm cheating. I'm doing that. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Is it do what? I don't know. Boss, thanks for the 6 months. Enjoy your Gold Gamer badge. Shout out to Dumby, dancing, and me. I'm dancing with the animal. Do you guys know that Squirtle is a squirrel and a turtle? Not because it squirts water. No, it's not. Yeah, guys, I lied. I love squirting. Okay. That's good. Why did I read it? I read everything. For the next minute, chat, I'm just gonna read everything that you say. Why is squirrel spelt that way? I hate that. John is handsome. That just sounds egotistical because I'm speaking in the third person. Oh, did I ever tell you I had a teacher in middle school who spoke in the third person? Like every time. I forget her name. thing. She spoke in third person, but not her actual name. So let's just say her name is like Nancy. She wouldn't be like, Nancy is having a good day today. I'll just make her name Nancy as her last name too. Crazy name. Anybody, any Nancy's in chat? She'd be like, Miss Nancy looked over the grades, over the homework last night, and the grades weren't looking very good. I remember we had a sit down with her. Like, she lectured us in class one day. She was like my science teacher. She's like, yeah, Mrs. Nancy's not very happy with the test grades from yesterday. And I always found that so strange because I've never met somebody who's spoken third person aside from that woman. Hi, my name is Nancy. Everybody say hi to Nancy. Yeah, he also, in a weird way, makes her sound like a deity. I pledge allegiance to Nancy, United States of America. Do you still do the Pledge of Allegiance in school? That's still a thing. No, I'm in college. Imagine. Oh, wait, I forget that that's just a US thing. Yeah. That sounds, like, in concept, I never had a problem with it. But, like, looking back, it is kind of, like, weird, right? If you didn't know, in the US, when school starts, before they do like the morning announcements, you had to like basically honor the flag every morning with a pledge. Every single day. And if you didn't, you would get yelled at. It was kind of cultish in a way. But you had to do the two things. You had to stand up, put your hand over your, okay, that's three things. Stand up, put your hand over your heart, and then look at the flag. You had to do those things. And I remember, so in my, I used to have homeroom in my college, or my high school, and then they got rid of it for some reason. But for the first year, when I was a freshman, for both semesters of the year, they had I had two different rooms. The first room was like this guy, super laid back. He didn't really care about anything. He's like, yeah, you can just hang out here for, you know, whatever, 10 minutes and then go to your classes. And the other teacher I had was like so stern. And if you didn't stand for the flag, because it is optional, but if in her room, it wasn't. It was like unbelievably disrespectful if you didn't do it. It's like, usually you're gonna stand for the flag or you're gonna go to the principal's office. Which now looking back, I don't think that they can do that. Because here's the thing, in the pledge, it has like a religious aspect to it. Because you have to be like one nation under God kind of thing. And if you don't believe in that religion, or it's like not in your religion to believe that religion, isn't that kind of like, you know? I don't know. When I got in middle school, I realized it was weird and stopped saying it. So you don't care about our country? Why isn't it shiny chat? Messed me up when I learned the pledge was made up during one of the world fairs and not something that spawned in the 1700s or whatever. You know what's crazy? That I still don't understand why we have it? Daylight savings time. For the longest time, I thought daylight savings time was because of science. I was always like, oh, it's because of the rotation of the earth around the sun. There needs to be a period where because of the way the world works, we have to change time. No. It's so farmers could farm longer and people could work more. That was it. That ends this year? No, I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago. They just like let the bill die. They didn't do anything with it. They let Bill die. RIP to Bill. It faster charges in 15 months. If you don't get a shiny next, you have to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. Next one, I have to hit the most disgusting stanky leg. I don't got the rhythm for a stanky leg. Can I be real? What do you mean, huh? Don't make me sound dated by saying stanky leg. Are you kidding? Chad, what was like your like middle school dance move or the high school dance move that you had? Do you even have high school dances? I didn't. I had prom. I can show you the dance that I hit. It's a pretty insane one. I'll show you. The Harlem Shake, true. This was mine. Post up on the wall. Don't move. Have a drink. Maybe check your phone. Check the weather. Can you guys dance? Blue Beta, thank you for 3 months. Not Bill. RIP. Still. To this day. What happened to Obama? Vacation. I feel like that's one of those things that I wish I could just naturally do. Like singing. I feel like I have potential to sing, but like there's no realm where I will be in the car with friends and confidently sing a song. Unless it's WAP. You know I'm gonna eat that up. Phrasing was not good on that one. I know the lyrics is what I meant. Not, I mean like, but that's not what I meant. You guys have favorite colors? Boy, oh boy, do I love blue. Blue is a good one. That's a nice color. You want voice lessons? Let me just hit you with a real little one thing. Give you a little something, little starter. You can tell me how it sounds. My neck, my back. Wouldn't it be cool to do a karaoke stream like I go to a karaoke bar with my friends? Singing is easy, just kind of be talking. Chad, am I singing right now? I've always wanted to do IRL streams. I think it'd be fun. It's just, I always fear, because I mean, I've seen so many IRL streams. People go to like some place and, you know, like people play Pokemon Go, or I've seen like bike riding streams where they just go and ride around the park. I just feel like my luck, I would stream it and somebody would be like, they would like step in front of the camera. It would be like one of those videos that you see. They're like, I didn't ask to be filmed. And I don't have the confidence to be like, hey, Deborah, shut up. I don't have to explain legal reasons that I'm able to do that. Those videos always crack me up though. Like, but like secondhand embarrassment cracking up. It's just strange to me. They'll like throw a fit. They're like, I didn't ask to be filmed. They're like walking by. It's not like some like creepy guy is filming them directly. They just happen to walk by in the camera shot. Turn, look directly into the lens of the camera. Be like, what? It's not fair. It's not fair, guys. Thad, thanks for 21 months. Hi! Everybody say hi to Thad right now. I feel like I said this last time that you subbed. You're just getting special treatment, Thad. You're welcome. Oh, I remember last time. Yeah, I was like, I've never met a person named Thad. I've always wanted to. They seem cool. And then you said, I've only met one other person named Thad. Isn't that true? Has that been upped recently? Let's just have a moment with Thad, everybody. Let's get you on stream. Come on over. Chat, my tummy hurts and I'm so brave. What's the most unique name you've ever met? Braxton. That's such a southern name. Oh, Unica. I thought it was Eureka. That is a child of science. Do online people count? I mean, like, not a username. But yeah, like if it's their actual name, sure. I met a guy named Wolf. I feel like that's pretty... It's not common, but I think I've heard that before. I thought you were gonna say urethra. Well, I did now. I actually have a story. So there was somebody in our, like when I first started streaming, who, they had a very unique name. I don't know how to tell this story without getting canceled. They had a name that was, their username on Twitch was half of a racial slur. And so one of the mods saw them in chat and they're like, oh, well, that's racist, and then banned them. Rightfully so, right? The person then DM'd me and said, hey, that's my name, which, like, classic excuse. No, they sent me their driver's license. It was like their last name was... Yeah, they were not from the US either, so that's, you know, totally understandable. But I was like, wow, that's, sorry for banning you. My bad. And then they changed their name. Everything worked out. They're unbanned. They don't have that username. I think they still have their name, but... Who used their actual name online? I remember like in, I know some friends, not some like, or like acquaintances at school. Like they would have like their online username be first last. I think that's common for stuff like Instagram, isn't it? Now, thanks for the 19 months. Blue. Chat, can I tell you something? My name's not actually John. Is this the time where I reveal that? It's Rhonda. I would like to be, from now on, known. Thought it was Malibu. That is a great side fact. If you didn't know, when I was being formed, when my mom was pregnant would be the better way to word that. Also, I think all these eggs hatched, did they not? When I was waiting to spawn, My mom was cycling through name options for me. If I was a boy, which I am, I'm a man, I'm a man. But if I was a boy, I was gonna be named John. If I was a girl, I swear to God, chat, I was gonna be named Malibu. Middle name? No shot you would guess it. Barbie. My name, if I was a woman, would be Malibu Barbie at this age. Peb, thank you for 9 months. Appreciate it. Malibu, no shot you would guess it. You had to say it that way. Stone. Yeah, I wish I was Ken. Ken's such a sick name. Name a Ken that you've met. I think just in general. Ken is such a 2000s name. You think you would have gotten a name chase if you were a girl? Oh no, I would be the most electric woman you'd ever meet. Every day would be a movie, cause I'm Barbie, baby. I worked with a guy and his name was Ken. But it wasn't that, it was just abbreviated. And it wasn't like Kenny. I don't want to assume he was, I think he was Japanese, but I don't want to. Yeah, I think he was. I don't know. But he had a very like Japanese name, I guess. My dad wanted to name me Electra. I want to name my child something like sick. Like I want to name him like Blade or Gunsmoke. Something like real, like kid back in the class, slick back hair, super cool, leather jacket. Or a name like, I don't know, like Roof Shingle, Shadow. Tom Cruise. One thing that whenever I see a picture of Tom Cruise, I can't get over the fact that he has a middle tooth. He has 3 front teeth. Go ahead, look at a picture of Tom Cruise right now. He has 3 front teeth. Every time I see it, I can't get over it. I'll show you. Tom Cruise teeth. Yeah, look at this picture of him. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You see it? He's got like a middle, his tooth is directly in the middle of his mouth. And then he has another one on each side of his nostril. It's just unique. I'm not making fun of him. I was just like, whoa. Okay, that is making fun of him. Sorry. And Sharp, thanks for the 16 months. I will never unsee the 3rd tooth. Chad, do you know I have teeth? Thoughts? I know. I have a weird question. If you have dentures, how does that feel weird eating? Because you don't feel the sensitivity on your teeth. Like how does that, I just can't in my head understand how that feels to like eat anything. Because you're like, there's no nerve system except in your gums, and that's where the dentures are connected to, but you don't feel it through your teeth. Like when you're drinking something cold, you don't feel the cold on your teeth, you just feel it on your gums and the back of your mouth. You running this through an emulator or a capture card? PS5. Jenna, thank you for the tier 1. Enjoy your emotes. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Drop a Dumby. Feeling crazy. Sweet little baby elephant. People with dentures probably give the... I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I might read it. Oh, hey, John. You're awesome. Hey, thanks. Chat, friendly reminder. If you're in the Boston area, I'll be in Boston tomorrow. Come find me. I'll give you my hotel number. We can... I'm having a birthday party in my hotel room. On a real note, please don't actually do that. That'd be absolutely terrifying. But if you see me out in public, you can say, hey, smile. Say, hey, how you doing? Can we play Pokemon local? What do you mean? Like battle? I don't think I'm bringing my Switch to the... Oh, no, I actually do. I do bring it on the plane. But exclusively to play Picross. Did I get a PAX Creator Pass? Yes, and... I got... If you come see me, I got a little surprise. I got a little surprise. I got a little... Look at it. I got a little cards. I'll give you a little card. I got those for you. Also, I needed to make these to pick up my badge. They're like, you can't get one unless you have business cards. And I was like, okay. John, I'm on Pony Island on my 3rd run. I don't see any difficulty in Moon. Surely the game won't get harder. I want to go so bad, but it's too far. Boston's a nice town. Well, okay, let's not get crazy. Boston is a place. Do you guys like the concept of traveling? I understand, like, especially in this economy, traveling is very expensive. But I love the idea of just traveling and going places. Like, I would love to spend just a month going from country to country, spending like 1 day, doing a little Europe tour. And by tour, I mean, I could stream in every country. North Korea, Johnstone stream. Imagine. Ridge with the 6 months. Smile. Hey, thanks for the smile. Chat, drop a smile if you're gaming. I need more than 1 day in a place. True, you do need like a cool down day to like get your nappies in. I'm running out of water. I'm going through it, but I definitely needed water. Big time. Big time. I just pulled up Tom Cruise's teeth again. How exciting. Chat, should I shave my head? I feel like I want to start an insane arc. Shave my head. 500. No shiny. But little mans. The mans is here. Oh. He was a little grump today. He was a little grumpy boy. He was still mad. Love the neon sign in the back. Okay, so when I get back from Boston, I will be redoing this room, which is exciting. So my mom is coming down. And we're gonna redo the room. And I think it's gonna look really, really nice. I need to go get like furniture stuff furniture pieces. But I'm getting rid of this desk right here. So no more flickering PC will be in the background. Sorry to disappoint, but... I just hear... He is so... I don't know why he's so upset today. He's in the other room just going... I know he's fine. He's full. He's had his food. He's had his water. He's just a little dramatic today. He fought his brother, and they got into it, and I got a little nervous. I was like, oh, that sounds bad. Does he want to play? See, here's the thing. No. No, because I try and entertain that whenever he acts this way. This is like a once a month thing. There's just some days where he just is how he is. And I try and play with him. And he just attacks me. It's like, do you want to play or not? Or if he's trying to play, he doesn't know how to play nice. And he scratches me and like makes me bleed, and I go, bad little man. That's not nice. And his ears go flat. I don't like yell at him, but I was like, hey. Bad. And I put him in timeout, and I give him a little cap, and he sits in the corner. Just imagine a sad cat with a hat on, like a little cone. What does little man do on a daily basis? Wake up when I wake up, follows me downstairs, rolls on the floor, squirms like a little worm, and then sleeps on the couch for the entire day. And if I stream, he'll come in, and then be forcibly picked up by me, rub his fat little head on my leg like 4 times, and then go back to bed. And then when I go to sleep, he comes and lays next to me. This falls Masuda. It is Masuda method. How much does that pay? Well, I pay for his rent. Can you believe that? All they do is just sit around the house and meow. They don't have a job. They don't pay bills. They just meow. I'd kill to do that. Meow? I don't know if I mentioned this, chat. I've mentioned before that I have my TikTok feed changes consistently. Like every month, I'll have like a new type of video that I like get constantly recommended. Right now, it's exclusively gambling. I think I have mentioned this before. I don't understand why. It's very confusing to me. Because I don't have any interest in doing it, and I feel like I'm like, they're trying to convert me. There's no way it's Voltorb Flip. There's no way. I refuse to believe that. But nonstop, I get recommended actual gambling, like casino gambling, and like gacha game, CSGO case opening reaction videos. That's it. And I know it's not going to slow down because they just announced Counter-Strike 2, which sounds like a name that I would make up myself. And now the videos are going to be tenfold of now high quality HD case openings. Isn't that just shiny hunting? All right, let's not get carried away here. There is a fine difference between the two of them. Yeah, it is a strange name. CSGO 2, when there's like, you know, there were other Counter-Strikes before, but Well, I guess maybe not. No, there were, because you had the base Counter-Strike, and then you had Counter-Strike 1.7 or something like that. Then you had Go. And now you got 2. Or 1.6, not 1.7. I don't know. Chat, how many Pokemon games are there? Answer, too many. Get rid of them. Time to CSGO to the polls. So true. Chat, who are you voting for? In the upcoming election, there are 2 options. Me or a small ghoul. Let me just give you my pitch. I mentioned this a couple days ago. If I won the election, I promise you, you would always have recess every day with snackies. Appy slices? Always. Always. You need appy slices? They're there. In the fridge. You'd vote for the ghoul? You don't even know what the ghoul does. He's just a little ghoul. He doesn't even know. There's just like thoughts empty. Is the ghoul cute? Admittedly, yeah, a little bit. It's just a little ghoul, a little guy. But then you got me. I'm willing to make change. He's just willing to just be there. Is the ghoul good at Nuzlocke? The ghoul isn't good at anything. I feel like this is just like a layup for me. What if I said there'd be Pizza Friday with video games, free video games? Yeah, free games. I don't know, the last John we had as a president didn't end so hot for him. Fair enough, fair enough. You know what's insane? Like, that whole event is like around. Like, you can see that event, which is really messed up. But it's a thing. It's on YouTube. We watched it for class. What kind of teacher did you have? I know you really don't see it. Oh, no, you kind of do. Anyways. History of TV. There's a class I took in college called The History of New Hampshire. And to this day, I really don't understand what I learned in that class. Right. Because here's the thing. There's like no history. We don't really do much up there. Not really anything. We just learned about like small towns, which I think I've brought up before. Oh, it's actually in one of my videos. It was in the Legends Arceus video where where like all the Pokemon were alphas. We went and it did like a little Google Maps tour, and I showed you these towns that had like insanely low populations. And they were telling, I remember, the only thing I remember from that class is there was one day where they, the teacher showed us a story of a town that had, it was just one house. It was like a family that ran the entire town. It's like the dad was the sheriff, but he was also like the teacher, and his children, there were like 3 or 4 children, and they were just like the students. And then the wife stayed at home, and then but like also ran a store, and then that's it. Then they died, and then the town went away. but that was the majority of the stories that I had in that class. It was like, today we're gonna learn about Farmer Dale. He was born in 1742. Okay, that doesn't add up because there wasn't a New Hampshire in 1742. Anyway, point is, sorry, NA education right there. What are the odds here? 1 in 1365. So not great, but here's the thing. Surely the next one will be shiny. Ads. Chat, if you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get a free Prime sub and you never have to worry about ads. It's a real fact. I promise. How many of you shiny hunt? Type 1 if you shiny hunt. I think I need to get more water. I'm just drinking the melted ice cubes. You know what I hate? Look at this. All that ice is one block. I hate when it like, it doesn't break up so I can't have the ice cubes. Makes me sad, Chad. I'm gonna cry. Is that okay if I cry on stream? I play Emerald Rogue, so I have shinies. I don't know what that is. Emerald Rogue. Oh wait, no, I think I do know what that is. Isn't it like an open world Pokemon Emerald? I think. Or am I thinking of something else? Yes, cry so we can clip. That would be a fire clip. But you had to like kind of twist the words a little bit, like the scenario. Be like, man cries for after not getting a shiny on stream. But like add grown man, so people think less of me. I'm a grown man playing Pokemon. Chat, this game is not for adults. Can the man groan? I don't know what you're saying. I titled a Johnstone apology video. Chat, I'm sorry. I don't have any shinies. Grown man living in mom's basement. I've never had, well, no, I had a basement when I was a kid, but I didn't like, yeah, no, they're right. I want a basement so bad, and it's for kind of like a dumb reason. Because in Georgia, the chances of a tornado hitting my house are like so small, but it's just enough. I think like the South, I was just like, in general, you're just raised to believe that the South is Tornado City. And if a tornado was coming to my house, there's like nowhere I could go. Like I'm pretty confident that'd be the end of the Johnstone gaming arc. Is your house made of wood? Yeah. Yeah. Also, I kind of want one, you know, like when I have a family, like having a basement so I can not wake my children up when I'm gaming. You know what I mean? Because that's what one of my friends did. Is when he had his daughter, he had his basement finished, so he wouldn't wake up his daughter. What if I brought a big bad wolf to blow your house down? Wait, please don't do, guys, don't do that, please. Please don't blow my house down or up. Just don't blow my house. The Wolfman is back, chat. The Wolfman's here. He's on the way. What a crazy, that was an insane stream. I don't even remember what the stream was. What even was that stream? Was that a Nuzlocke day? Do I believe in anything supernatural? Okay, so fun fact. I don't think I've ever told this before. The house that I grew up in was like, I want to say that it was haunted, but like, I don't I don't like believe it. I don't really believe it. But here's the thing. So I'm gonna take it back to the 2000s. If you weren't a 2000s kid, I believe it was a TLC show, and the show was called Ghost Hunters. I feel like I don't need to explain what the show was about. So, there were situations in my house where it was like kind of like apparition type of things, like house empty and you hear somebody walking upstairs, like Room Raiders. What's going on, Chris? How you doing? Yeah, and you'd hear like a creaking noise, and it's a little bit like, you know, might be somebody there. You go up there, nobody there. So I remember one time I thought I saw a cat, but my cat was next to me, and I only had one cat. But you know, like not like a lot of evidence. So what ended up happening is my parents called ghost hunters. And they're like, okay, we're gonna get like a squad to come down and come check out your home. So they go. They have like, they don't have the actual people from Ghost Hunters. So the way that it works behind the scenes is they get somebody that is, they get like a group to go there before the actual people to make sure it's worth going to. So the episode is a good episode. I'll break down how most of the episodes go. They have a little radar and they like lay it down. They're like, are there any ghosts in this house? Just like any bad horror movie. And then they hear like a, and they're like, hold on, let's decipher that. And they're like, I think it sounds like they're saying, leave, leave. And here's the actual audio. Either way, there was a noise, so it's like, ooh, ghost. But anyway, so they had the people, these like pre-test people show up. And they're like, all right, we're gonna leave cameras in your house for like 6 hours. And we'll just see what happens. And so I would like to know, I was a little bit of a troll. You had to be dead quiet, and I had to be in the house, you know, because like I live there, right? But we had to just be quiet the entire time. So I just, you know, I did a little bit of video gaming quietly. But I was like, nah, I want to spice up this episode because I really wanted Ghost Hunters. I wanted to have an episode on Ghost Hunters. So what I ended up doing is I took my childhood cat and like found where one of the cameras was in one of the guest bedrooms. And I just slowly snuck him into the camera without like my hands showing. I just put him in front of the camera like this and kept going back and forth. I was like, ooh, ghost cat. And so here's the thing. And this, I can't imagine having this position for the job. But what they end up doing is they have to sit and they just watch nothing for like 6 hours. Swear to God, it's like they sit there for 6 hours and just watch a room. That's it. With the audio, you just hear like the spin of a fan, just a. That's it. And they brought that up. They're like, yeah, you did scare us with your little ghost cat. I'm like, hey, you know, let them know. I'll add some more. I'll add some more flair. You bring the real guys here, I'll go all out. I'll get a bed sheet and I'll run across the room. You can add that into the middle of the episode. But they ended up showing us a video, and I wonder if my mom has it. She probably does. But they're like, yeah, we didn't find anything. Except for one thing. And they showed us this video of it was my dad's office, and there was just a couch, and you just see the couch go like this. Ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. It just shifted forward a little bit and then went back into place. It's a full couch. Like, it's not, there wasn't anybody. It was up against a wall, you know? But here's the thing. That one clip was better than any of the actual episodes that I saw. And so in my head, I was like, boom, we're in. This is gonna be a sick episode. This is gonna be the start of my childhood acting career. They're like, yeah, there wasn't really a lot of evidence, so we're not gonna do it. But hey, it was cool hanging out with you guys. And so they just like basically were like, yeah, that is kind of weird that that happened, that a inanimate object just slid, you know, like a couple feet away from the wall and then slid back into place. But yeah, there's no proof. Good luck. There's a couch ghost. Also, another side note about that house, because as you can imagine, oh, I forgot to clarify. This house, used to be a wake home. A wake home, I think is what those are called. I don't really know the exact name, but it's where people would go to have wakes. So it was like near a church, so they would go and have the wake at the home rather than the church. No, it wasn't a funeral. I guess it is a funeral home in a way. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. Anyways, so yeah, that's where it would happen. So in a way, does it add up? Kinda. But house was super old, and they actually ended up filming a movie at my house. They probably hated how people in New Hampshire said room. What's wrong? Room. Room. How? I don't know how else I would say. Rum? Room. I just sound like a car. Room? Rum? That's a beverage, sir. Not a good one either. It's my car arc. Speaking of TLC shows, you ever see that show where the guy loved his car? There's some crazy TLC shows. Like the people who run that network, they are unhinged beings. Was that My Strange Addiction? I remember there was one where there's a woman who ate like lint, or she ate the stuff that was in your couch, just like the couch filling. I can understand that. That's like cotton candy, right? It's forbidden cotton candy. Good luck on the hatching. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. P-Hex, thank you for the 26 months. 26? Cool. Chat, I turned 40 this year. Speaking of years. There's a lady who ate dirty diapers. Not that this would make a difference, but hers? Or others? Or does it not matter? Either way, it doesn't change that that's insane, but... Actually, I really want to know the answer to that. Baby diapers? Okay, that's especially weird then. Okay. Can we change the subject? Chat. I'm trying to think, what are some other TLC shows? Oh, like, My 1,000-Pound Family, I think. Hoarders, true. Hoarders, for sure. But here's the thing, though. I feel like there's a point when they have those shows that are, like, extreme to the highest degree, right? There has to be a solid chunk of them that aren't true, right? Am I crazy for thinking that way? Most of TV is scripted. Like, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but reality TV shows are, like, almost entirely scripted. And I feel like that's pretty obvious information, but if you didn't know that, I'm sorry for ruining your day. Like, for example, one of the most iconic reality TV shows, Jersey Shore, like, the entirety of that none of that was real. Not a single part of it. Like, some of the interactions might have been with, like, drunk people, but the actual show itself, like, it's all, like, pre-planned. So Kim never really lost her earring? No, that was true. She told me. We were talking about that last week. Good old hang out with Kim, you know? Do you guys watch TV? Like, you have cable? Does stream counts TV? No. Oh, fun fact. I almost had a TV show. I don't know where I'm pulling these stories from, but these are true. I almost had a TV show. So this is back in 2019. I had a network contact me. They're like, hey, we want to make your Johnstone videos into a TV show, but it was for like Korean TV. I think it was. They had a network that they were building in Korea, but that was the thing. They're like, that's why I didn't do it. They're like, hey, we're building a network, and we want the rights to your videos, essentially. Yeah, it was really odd and dodgy. Like, they didn't offer me money, which, like, I guess initially, if they're just gonna be like, hey, we want to do this, whatever, that you kind of negotiate pricing and stuff like that. But it was very, I don't know. It was an interesting concept. Like, it was a legit company that was forming, but I didn't, you know, at the time, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know the name of the station either. But I was gonna be on what's the satellite thing? This is how much I watch cable. What's the Dish? They had a Korean version of like the Dish TV. Whatever that is. I was gonna be on that. Didn't Scott the Woz do that? Wasn't he on like FX or something? No, not FX. G4. Wait, isn't G4 gone? Or did it come back? It came back and died again. Rough. That gives me Vine energy. Not as in like the actual term Vine energy, but Vine came back as, well, the fact that I don't know the name of it, I think speaks volumes. Oh, also, Yik Yak. You guys remember Yik Yak? That came back. Bite. That's right. It was Bite. Yik Yak came back. Bars. And this was 2020, I think, or 2021. Yik Yak was horrible. Yeah, chat, if you want to talk about the most toxic social media of all time, some of you might say Twitter. It was 100% Yik Yak. Yik Yak was basically, you could anonymously post anything. And it only worked in like, I believe, general areas. So you could have it at like school. Oh, 4chan? Is that a social media? I guess I mean, like, I feel like that isn't, but besides the point. Yeah, so they would, basically, it just became a place to dump anything controversial. They're like, I think that they would use, I think, initial abbreviations for people, like first, last. They're like, I think JS, Johnstone, is really ugly. And you would have like upvotes, and then you could reply. And they ended up banning it in a lot of areas because of just, that's all it was. It was just an easy way to just pick on people. I don't really know what happened to it because it was big when I was a senior in high school. And so I went to college. It wasn't really a thing at the college that I went to. So I don't know. I just feel like it just died off, but. They did come back and then nobody cared because, you know, why? Who is dying for some more yik yags? There were jokes about our football team. We didn't have a football team. Did you have football though? That's how you build it. That's how you build a team right there. Did you guys have a good high school? I feel like mine was like not. It was eh. We had a lot of cool stuff at my high school, but also I have zero perspective of other high schools. So maybe it sucked. I've seen some of the Georgia high schools. I graduated like a class of 100 people. So super tiny school. It is insane that there are schools as big as the ones I've seen. Like straight up hospitals I'm driving by. Like 2,000 graduating class. Shout out to all the parents that have to sit through that graduation day. Tough. Pen Park with the 2 months. What shiny are you going for? Zoroa, Falks. My class is 600. Yeah, even that is just absurd. Crazy. I graduated with 50 people. Just your neighbors. You and your neighbors. I had to get some more water, chat. I've said that about 12 times today. Yeah, but I had some cool stuff at my college. Like they had a like automotive class. They had video editing. I had a video game class, like video game making class. So that class, which I did end up taking, because I'm a gamer, baby. So took that class. Do you guys know what Game Maker is? I don't even know if it exists anymore. It probably does. I just don't think people really use it. If you don't know, Game Maker is it's a program that makes games. Whoa. And essentially, it's almost like drag and drop. So you don't necessarily need to know coding to make a game. It does have coding ability, but it's kind of a way to get you into making and developing video games. And so originally you would get it in a book. So you have a book and it would have a CD-ROM and then you'd put it and install it into your computer. I sound like I was born in 1946. And have instructions on how to make all the games, right? And they're like super basic games, by the way. Like you're making Pac-Man clones or, you know, like Mario. Copyright free, of course. And that was what the class was. The teacher gave us the books and he's like, okay, it's week 1. Make this game in a week. And the first one is like just learning the basics. So I don't know if it was like tic-tac-toe or whatever, but imagine something of that simplicity. A tic-tac-toe-esque game. Oh, no, it was Space Invaders. That's what it was. It was a Space Invaders game. So you just had to make a little guy shoot up, and there's the little things that like, and they had to come in waves and go, and then a big one. You had to make your own sound effects, so you can see how creative I got. And so that was what the class was. And now, as you can imagine, making a game like that, even if you don't know anything about video game making, you don't need an entire week to do that. Considering that my class was like 50 minutes to an hour, 7 hours to make that one game. And most of the games were kind of like that, of that difficulty. Wouldn't take too long, right? So naturally, the entire class, we did nothing. We just goofed off the entire time. But here's the twist. So for the first couple weeks, we would be making the games, get into routine. We would get it like almost done. We like first day we'd rip through all of it, except for like the last part, just so it looks like we have more to do. And then we just chill for the entire rest of the week. And then one day, one of the kids in my class, he was just instantly done. I was like, oh, well, how did he finish it so fast? Fun fact, in the back of the book that they give you, so they give you the CD-ROM to install the game, there's also another CD-ROM that contains all of the completed games. Now, because the entire book is step by step, everybody who submits the game, it's the exact same game. So you have no idea, because that's the goal, right? It's just supposed to be to a T, step by step. It's like building a Lego set. If you follow the steps, you're going to build the Eiffel Tower of Legos, right? It's not gonna be a brick off. It's going to be the exact carbon copy that you're seeing because you're instructed to do it that way. So the teacher would never know. He's like, oh man, you did it so fast. Nice job. It's perfect. And so what we would do, because here's an error that he made, and this is for any teacher that wants to operate a computer class and wants their students to do work, don't have computer setups that face in the opposite direction of you. Because what we would do the entire time is we would play a cracked version of Halo Combat Evolved and just do LAN matches on Blood Gulch every single day. We would play day in and day out, just playing Halo. And here's the twist. Whenever they would have a substitute in the class, they would have no idea. It's a video game class. So I remember we had this older woman come in, obviously knows nothing about video games. We have no shame. We're just playing Halo in front of her. And she's like, are you working on your stuff? And we're like, oh yeah, we made this game. We're just testing it. She's like, you made that game? We're like, yeah. And she's like, wow, that's so impressive. She had no clue. So anytime we'd have a substitute teacher, we would just run that bit every time. And we would always consistently be able to play the entire time. And then one day, there's a teacher who came in. He's like, he's watching us play. And he's like, isn't that Halo? And he comes up to me, of course. He's like, are you playing Halo? And I look at him, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm getting in so much trouble for this. He stops and looks at me and goes, I love that game. And you best believe that we gave him a copy of that game, and we played LAN matches with my substitute teacher for the entire class. And we had him multiple times, and you know he was hyped to show up. The second time we saw him, he was full ear grinning. He's like, hey guys, you ready to play? He's not gonna be a substitute teacher. He's gonna play games with us. And here's the thing. It was like, he was a little bit older than us, probably like 10 years. So I think he was like a young guy. And he's like, yeah, I played this in college with all of my roommates. And he was good too, so like he could hang. It was easily the best substitute teacher I've ever had. But not all good things like this end on a good note. Because what ended up happening, because we spent so much time doing that, playing Halo and doing everything but what we were supposed to do in the class, the average grade in the class was a D. I was not one of those people. I respectfully had a B-. I scraped through that class because I just went on the a little bit under the radar. I didn't want to do too good, but I didn't want to do too bad. I was still a little lazy. I got like a B-. But most people got a D or an F in that class. And so when the next semester came around, there was I was looking at the list of classes, because like per semester there was like a day where you go into the library and you choose which like extracurricular classes you have, or electives. We call them electives. Aside from like the standard core 4 classes that you would take. I looked on there and I said to one of the teachers, I was like, hey, the video game class is gone. What happened to that? And she's like, oh, I don't know. I forget his name, so I'm just gonna call him Mr. Man. Mr. Man got moved to a different school, which I think is the equivalent of your parents telling you that your dog went to the farm. Not that he died. I'm pretty sure he got fired because the grades were so terrible in the class. They just said that he got relocated. No, he didn't die, chat. He didn't. I don't think he died. Vortex, thank you for the tier 1. Enjoy your emotes. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I think that was his last day as a teacher. Beth, did you just bait me with a sub? That's crazy. I'll just pretend like you subbed. Hey, Beth, thanks for the sub. Is it on emulator? Yes. Whoa! Unsuspecting! Unexpected. Beth, thanks for the 33 months of tier 2. Ellipses. Ellipses, she says. Thank you, Beth. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're hanging. Nintendo 3DS is my favorite emulator. Chad, 3DS is dying. RIP. Okay, is this a hot take? I think that the Switch is the best console I've ever had. Is that a insane thing to say? It genuinely is like, aside from performance-wise, it's like a perfect console. It really is. Being on the go, like the concept itself is like a perfect console. Best of both worlds. The eShop closes tomorrow? I thought it was the 27th. Yeah, and the games are good for the console too. Makes me wonder if people thought that same way when the GameCube was out. I feel like the answer is no. GameCube is probably a top 3 Nintendo console. And it's a shame that it didn't sell well. Fun fact, if you've never really thought about it, the GameCube had a handle on it. You just held it. I guess, yeah, technically the Wii would be better than the GameCube because the Wii has GameCube stuff. So maybe it's not a top 3, but GameCube games are in the top 3. Yeah, Switch, 3DS. No, I would say Wii over the 3DS. Actually, I don't think I would even put the 3DS in my top 3. No, I would. No, I think that's objectively the best list. Switch, 3DS, Wii. I was thinking of 3DS games, because here's the thing. DS games are better than 3DS games. That's in my head. That's how I feel. Also, if you're going to do the Wii, never mind. I was going to say, why don't you do the Wii U, but then you don't have GameCube games. Interesting design choice. I think that's just Nintendo's shtick. Everything they do is just like, oh, okay. If you're happy with it, you know? Well, it's just so chapped. I'm honestly... I'm gonna get water now. I've been so dehydrated today, and here's the thing. I know you're gonna be like, John, drink water. I have drank a lot of water today. Okay, that might be an exaggeration, but I've definitely had enough to be quenched. All right, hold on, chat. I'll be right back. I'm gonna fill up my own water. I'm gonna drink some water, everyone. Drinking water, everyone. Also, I did leg day. My quads and the cheeks, I'm walking like a baby deer. Just don't judge me. I'm doing my best. I had to pet little mans. He was just there. The 3DS hinge sucked. You're absolutely correct. How's the little guy? He's chilling. He's hanging. I'll be honest with you, chat. I'm very nauseous today, so I don't know how long I'm going to stream for, but I'll do my best to power through it. I do appreciate you guys for showing up. Did I catch Decidueye? No. Next question. I am so hyped for my flight tomorrow because I get to play Picross. There's like there's nothing stopping me from playing Picross in general, but something about Picross on a flight is so soothing. Because I do the hard puzzles or like the 15 by 15 puzzles, and they take me like 10 minutes to do. That's not a flex, that's awful. But that way I can break it down. That's how I love operating on time-based events, is I will be like, oh, if this takes me 10 minutes, if I do 12 of these, yikes, then the plane will be landed by the time I'm done. Am I using Charm? It's not in this game. But yeah, I love playing Picross. I don't know about you, chat, if you've flown before. Flying makes me very nervous. Very, very nervous. I try my best to like keep myself composed when I'm on a plane. But like there have been some flights that I've taken that have just been like not great. Like there was one time last year, 2 years ago, where I was on a plane and I was like, it was the first time in a long time, be like, you know what? I'm confident that I won't get anxious on the plane. I'm gonna be perfectly fine. And so we start going up in the plane, taking off, and then the plane starts to go like this. Which, when you're taking off, that's not what the plane's supposed to do. It's not supposed to go straight. And then the plane starts to go like this. And keep in mind, this is about 5 minutes into takeoff. So the plane should still be up this way, but it was going a little bit down. It was tilting down. And when that started to happen, we dropped a little bit in height too. And I was thinking in my head, I'm like, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. And then when it started to drop, the lady next to me went like this. Like she put her arm around me, embraced me. I don't know this woman, by the way. Like in a way that a mother would protect her child in the passenger seat in the event of a car crash. She did this to brace me as if that was gonna save me from a impact of a 700-mile-an-hour plane crash. Sweet. But when she did that, she's like, I'm sorry. And that is when I got really anxious. And the rest of the flight, I was miserable. One thing I'm jealous of in some people is that you can fall asleep on a plane. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me. I don't know how you do it. There was a guy I sat next to on, I think, my most recent flight that I was on, and he fell asleep during takeoff and slept through the entire flight. Except when Snackies came rolling up. He was up. Slept the rest of it. But like, how do you, your body doesn't just get set off by the insane increase in speed? How long of a flight was it? Where did I even go? Oh, no, that wasn't the most recent one. That was New Hampshire to Atlanta. No, Boston to Atlanta. And weird how stuff like that manifests different from person to person. You be speaking. I also fell asleep during my first tattoo. That I could understand. I would get worried though. I would like roll and be like, you know? Doesn't answer how long the flight is. Like 3 hours, 2.5. Give or take. Give or take. Yeah, it's a solid nap. I think honestly what it is people take like pills or something to go to sleep. What's that one Drake bar? I just popped a Xan 15 hours till I land. It had him out like a light. Legends foretold. Melatonin. Does that like, I know that it works, but like how much does that help? Yeah, it's sicko mode. Sick. Yeah, I've never taken melatonin. Maybe I'll do that. So I had to go to the store tonight. I also need to get nausea medication. Am I using Shiny Charm? No, it's not in the game. Because I don't feel good, chat. My tummy hurt. She mel on my tonin until I sleep. What? Are you using the non-Shiny Charm? Yep. Veg. It is time for veg. For sure. For next stream chat, I'm gonna stack up on egg to prepare. Many egg. Because the streams do go way faster. Or like I hatch more in the time frame, you know? Unless I find it right now. Hold. Trying the next 10 eggs, if not unmod everyone. That sounds like a disaster. What's the percentage chance of getting in 10 eggs? At least 2%, that's for sure. Oh, little man came in. I looked at him and he walked away. He's just checking, just making sure I was there. This is Masuda or normal Masuda. 1 in 13, 65. I said 56. Where's Zoroa? Look at it. It's cute. It's cute. It'd be chaos without its mods. It's already chaos with mods. You guys say some wild things. True, my mom did pick it. That's a fair point. It's controlled chaos? True. Chetta said worse. Your odds in 10 eggs are 0.1%. Honestly, that's not bad. Not good, but... Randy! Chat! Randy's here! Yeah! Hey, Randy. Thanks for the 11 months. I also like to note, chat, I don't know who Randy is. I just like the name Randy. Let's go, Randy! You know Randy's having a great day. You know Randy's chilling. Thanks for the sub. You see 11 months. See you next month for 1 year. What do you think is the coolest name ever? Horace? Was this was this old peopleville? Got him. John. John is probably one of the least cool names. Sorry, Mom. It's one of the most like, it's such an average name. Even if it wasn't common, it's just an average sounding name. Yeah, it's kind of basic. It is basic. Ishtar? Yeah, that's a sick name. We talked about earlier, Thad. Thad is a sick name. I think it is. Chad. Chad's cool too. Atticus. For the longest time, I wanted like my my son's name to be Atticus. Then I heard a lot of people were like, yeah, I want my, there was like one of the upcoming baby names for 1 year. I don't know if it was like 2019 or something like that. And I was like, oh, I wanted it because it was unique and now everybody's doing it. Everybody beat me to it. Hipster. Do I look like a hipster? Kinda. A little bit. Don't say yes in all caps like you've been dying to say it. I don't think so. I feel like if you're a hipster, you have to dress a certain way. And I was told that I dress very Atlanta. By multiple people. I don't think that's hipster. Chat, I have a question. I know this is a little late to the whole thing. What are you guys collectively called? Like, as my viewers, what is your name? We're Johners? I don't like that. Chat, yeah. Legion. Yeah, you guys have said stoners, but here's the thing, chat. I don't do drugs, so that would be kind of misleading, wouldn't it? Hummers. I just imagined a Hummer. Never mind. That's the joke. But like, think of the environment. If it was a Hummer that ran, fuel would be very hard to get. But I mean, like, the economy or the quality of, well, actually, no. I think the air quality would be pretty bad. I don't think I should be president. Let's just give it to the little ghoul. I'm dropping out of the race. Ghoul wins by default. Am I just, have I already hatched my eggs or am I, no. I was gonna say, I've been biking. Oh, if I was just patient for 4 more seconds, I would have got what I wanted. John, you have no idea what you're talking about. Just play your Pokemon game. And you know what? I'm fine. I'm glad that you stood up to me. Mods. Get him. Why you no bike on Sky Arrow Bridge? Because Eggman not here. Wait, chat. Sonic in this game? Eggman. Speaking of Sonic, the Sonic movies are good. Joking, sorry. That bit never lands, mods. Anytime I'm like, ban them, and then you guys ban them for a second and then unban them, I always get an apology, and I feel like a bad person. Is that bit dead now, chat? Can I just not do that anymore? Like, a couple weeks ago, we did that bit. I was like, mods, ban them. And they did. For literally 2 seconds, unbanned them, and they sent me an apology letter in chat. It was so out of line that I said, hey, John, how are you doing today? And you responded back with, bad. Mods, get rid of them. Say anything to get on my good side. John, you kind of went insane for a second there, but it's my fault. It's my fault. Toxic streamer. You guys ever watch like a toxic stream? Like the chat is just, this is not an opportunity, by the way, to just pick your favorite person to hate that streams. I was just saying in general, have you ever watched a stream and you're like, whoa, this chat sucks? Because I've seen some and I was like, whoa. Because here's the thing. I think that your chat is a direct reflection of the person streaming, because that you allow those things to be said, right? So if somebody in chat, if like consistently you're seeing people say, for example, like homophobic things, they're allowing that, which implies they're probably homophobic. Oh, back-to-back egg twins. Let's look at the embryo. And my chat's just full of people saying, come. Please don't be shiny. Thank you. Which that is a direct reflection of me, so. Asher, thanks for the 9 months. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who is the worst chatters, Twitch or Instagram? Like Instagram Live? Do people do that? People stream on Instagram like this? I forgot that Instagram Live even existed. Yeah. What do you think is like the not the worst, but like the least ideal platform to stream on? It would probably be Instagram. I've seen TikTok live streams, those work. People make them work. Facebook, yeah. I don't know how that works. Like I don't have Facebook, so I don't understand how that. Do you like pages and then that's where you stream? Like you stream, that sounds so old, bro. You know, like you have like things you can like, and then you have like groups that you can follow, I think. I don't know. How does that work? Is there a streaming section of Facebook? Does anybody even know? I feel like it's an answer nobody will ever be able to solve. My ice melted. Like, it's gone. I filled this with ice when I brought it into the... Okay, I don't know how that happened. Science. A little experiment. Tumblr live stream is the worst? Yeah, probably, because I didn't even know that was a thing. John discovers that ice melts. No, chat. I know that. I meant I recently got this glass and all of the ice melted and it's not warm in here. I'm doing my best, guys. Please don't pick on me. Come. Finally, somebody says something reasonable in my chat. Let's get a round of applause for that. Let's get a round of applause. Love our energy in this chat today. It's because you're so hot. Okay. Did I hatch all my eggs? I'm not on my egg game, Chad. I have no eggs. That's the... So yes, I did hatch all my eggs. Muck backwards is snake? That's true. You guys are smart. Were you guys good in school? I hope that didn't come up on camera. Or on my mic. Sorry. I beeped. I stopped trying in high school. Yeah, I was really good at high school, like freshman year, and then sophomore and junior year were not good years for me, and it was all downhill. It is what it is, baby. In high school, I had straight Fs. Were you a super, super, super senior? Because I think that's the only way that you could possibly get through high school with straight Fs. I've been watching most of your videos. This is a very odd experience watching you at this pace. Cozy vibes. Yeah, we just hang. We just hang and hatch egg. It's out of all the methods, this is the most time-consuming one, which sucks. Like, even the odd egg wasn't this bad. And the odd egg took 25 hours. It is pretty insane when you condense it all down into one video. All of these conversations, chat, will be lost to time in the video once it's released. Just the memories. Sad. The only thing we'll have is when you smile when I find the shiny. That's it. Do I have any eggs? Okay, jeez. Can't wait to watch this video in 2027. Honestly, at this rate, yup. What's the video? So I'm doing a shiny hunting method in every single Pokemon game. And we are currently on black and white. And then after this, we're doing black 2, white 2. They're method shiny hunts, by the way. Not like different... Like, we're not doing like random encounters and stuff like that. Actually, that's a lie. That's the next one. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just gaming. I'm just gaming my little heart out. Yep. But once we get this one done, it's uphill. It really is. I should be getting multiple shinies per day, which have I done that? If we're not counting Harkles to Silver. Okay, that's still not true then, but. Tiny Hermione, thanks for 13 months. Dumby. Little Dumby. Do you know what Pokemon you hunt in Black 2, White 2? No. No, we're gonna do Double Grass with the Shiny Charm. Which that should be way more entertaining. PLA is going to be 5 minutes, and I'm so excited to do that. I want to set like a gamble on it. Like, how fast will I find a shiny? If you don't know, I perfected my Pokedex in Legends, so the odds of finding a shiny, there were like days. Wait, no, there was a day that I was streaming. I was like, I'm gonna find a shiny. 10 shinies, and then I end stream. And there was one I did multiple of those streams, but the final one that I did, I found a shiny Toxicroak in like the first 10 minutes of stream. Like I just went, like started stream, said, hey, what's up everybody? Let's do the stream. Went into the, wow, that's crazy. I forget the names of the places. My knowledge is going away. The marsh area, not Obsidian Fieldlands, the second one. I went through there and I was flying, and when I went over a Toxicroak, yeah, the Mirelands, it was shiny. Good old Crimson Mirelands. What a great game. What a great game. I always forget this game exists. This one? What do you mean? Are these eggs gonna hatch? Hold on 1 second, chat. More egg. Am I doing the games in order? Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm doing, after this we're doing Black 2, White 2, then we're doing X and Y, then we're doing ORAS, then we're doing Ultra Sun and Moon. We're skipping Sun and Moon. We're doing Ultra. No, we're doing Sun and Moon, then we're doing Ultra Sun and Moon. No, I lied. Haha, tricked you. More content, everybody. I think the day, once we get to Gen 7, there will be that, I should get both of those shinies in the same day. Because we're going to do SOS, and then we're doing Ultra Warp Ride. And I'm really excited, because if there's anything you should know about me, I love SOS. You can get Venipede from Route 20's Double Grass? Yeah, that does sound pretty good. SOS is the best shiny hunting method, and they should bring it back. And then Gen 8, you have the knockout method. Oh, true, because you had to do Let's Go. Yeah, Gen 7 is going to be like one stream. Nah, I can make it a long stream. I don't know. Let's see. $5.25. All right, chat. I'll be honest with you. I am trying to stream for as long as I can, but I am extremely nauseous. So I think I'm gonna call it. But here's the thing. Let me break this down for you. I'm going to PAX East. So if I see you there, say hi. Don't be afraid to say how do you do. I got little cards for you that you can have. I don't know what you do with them, but I got little cards I can give you. And I'm really excited because I know some of you said you're going. So hopefully I see you there. I'll tweet out stuff obviously as I'm there. But here's the thing, chat. Once I get back, which is the 26th, 7th, one of those days, I'll be live and we're gonna keep going with this because I would very much like to get this done because I haven't uploaded a video in a while, and that's my doing. So, but that's the plan. I would like to get this done very soon because once I find this Pokemon, like I said, it's all uphill. I'll be able to go and do some like actual fun methods. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me today. Let's just see what gamer's live. Who live on the web? I just opened up some stream. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, Glitch is live. I haven't rated Glitch in forever. All right, chat. I will see you on the, hold on, let me confirm it. Sunday. What's Sunday? I probably won't stream on Sunday, so Monday, because I get back from my flight like really late, like I think 10 or something like that. So, yeah, Monday. I will see you guys on Monday, and we'll continue gaming and having a great time and smiling and gaming. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Sorry for the short stream, but I will see you guys soon.